Hello everyone and welcome to a new English lesson. Our lesson today is 6b Grammar. Today we have two objectives. 1. Recognize the difference between the present perfect simple and past simple. 2. Identify the use of already and yet appropriately. Could you please open the student book and turn to page 77? And open the workbook and turn to page 82 and 83. Let's start with activity 3. Present perfect simple versus past simple. Exercise A. Read the examples 1 and 2 and match them with the rules A and B. Let's start with the sentences and pay attention to the words in the blue. Number 1. I've traveled to Africa twice so far. 2. I traveled to Africa last summer. Now, who can tell me what is the tense in the first sentence? That's correct. It's present perfect. How about the second sentence? What is the tense here? Well done. It's past simple. Of course, in the first sentence, we have the time expression so far, which is related to the present perfect. And in the second sentence, we have last and summer, which is related to the past simple. Now, let's read the rules. A. We use the past simple for actions that happened at a definite time in the past. B. We use the present perfect simple for actions that happened in the past, but we don't say when exactly. Now, if you want to connect or match the sentences to the rules, the rule A is related to sentence number 2, and the rule B is related to sentence number 1. Let's talk about some forms. Let's start with the past simple of regular verbs. Now, we have the three forms: affirmative, negative, and questions. We make the affirmative form of the past simple by simply adding ed to the base form of the verb. And we have here some examples. The base form: walk, past simple: walked, live, lived, visit, visited, carry, carried. Now, in the negative form, we add didn't after the subject and we change back the verb into the base form. While in questions, we use did at the beginning, followed by the subject, and then followed by the base form of the verb, and we add the question mark at the end. On the other hand, the forms of the past simple of irregular verbs are the same. The only difference is, how do we form the past simple of the irregular verbs? Well, we have a list of irregular verbs and we have to study it as it is. And here we have some examples. Take, took, eat, ate, come, came, put, put. While when we talk about the present perfect simple, it's a little bit different. In the affirmative form, we use have or has after the subject, followed by the past participle form of the verb. Now, if the subject is a third person singular, like he, she, or it, we add has. Now, in the negative, we add the word not between have or has and the past participle. While in questions, we use have or has at the beginning, followed by the subject, then the past participle form of the verb, and at the end, we add the question mark. And it's very important to pay attention to the type of the verb. If the verb is a regular verb like worked, so the past participle form is exactly like the past form, it's by adding ed. While if the verb is irregular verb, and in this case we have to refer back to the irregular verbs list at the end of the student book and learn the past participle form of the verb, and in this case it is brought. Let's go back to the reading activity and try to find examples of the present perfect simple and the past simple in the dialogue. Now, who can give me some examples here? Well done. I've left something in the tent, and it is a present perfect simple using have and the past participle form of the verb. Another example. Well done. Have you all taken your things? And this is a question in the present perfect simple using have and taken. Another example. Is there any more examples in here? Well done. I took my camera, my hat. Well, this is a past simple form. I took. This is the past form of take. Is there any more examples? Well done. She's gone back to the tent. She has gone back to the tent. And it's a present perfect simple. Let's check part 2. Do we have any examples here? Well done. I got them. Got is the past simple of the verb get. Now who can add? Well done. They did in the past. Did is the past form of do. Who can add more? Well done. The following sentence. They also used the grass and the sticks. Used is the past simple form of the verb use. Can you add anything? Well done. I thought blue was your favorite color. Thought, it's the past simple of think. Can you add anything more? Well done. I chose orange, and chose is the past form or past simple form of the verb choose. Well done. Now let's check number 3 and number 4. Can you point out some more examples? Well done. I've never seen. I have never seen. And this is a present perfect simple. Any more examples? That's good. I saw some last year. I saw. It's the past simple of see. Any more examples? We went on a school trip. Went is the past simple of go. Anything in number 4? Well done. I've lost it forever. I have lost it. And it's a present perfect simple. Well done, everyone. Let's go to the workbook, page 82, to do some practice. Exercise B. Complete the table. We have the base form, past simple, and past participle. You can pause the video, check the irregular list page at the end of the student book, then come back and check your answers. Welcome back. Let's check the answers. Laugh, laughed. Cried, cried. Take, taken. Be, was or were. Been. Eat, ate, eaten. Do, did. Done. Had, have, had. Ride, rode, ridden. Show, showed, shown. Well done. Let's go to page 83. Exercise E. Complete the sentences with the present perfect simple or the past simple of the verbs in brackets. Let's check the first example. We have the subject I and two-time expressions never and before, which are related to the present perfect simple. So the correct answer will be have never fed, and fed is the past participle of the verb feed. At the end of the sentence, we have another time expression which is last week. This time expression is related to the past simple. So the correct answer here will be had, and it's the past simple of have. Now, you can pause the video, complete the task, then come back and check your answers. Welcome back. Now, about number 2, the correct answers will be has always been, so, didn't seem. Number 3, hasn't taken. Number 4, both, have worn. Number 5, have you called? Actually, I have called. My last call was. And number 6, have you seen? He went. Let's go back again to the student book. Exercise B. Read the examples 1 and 2 again and complete the rules. The first sentence is in the present perfect simple, and we have the time expression so far. And the second sentence is in the past simple, and we have the time expression last summer. Now, who can complete the blanks in the first point? That's correct. We use the present perfect simple, and with the time expressions, the missing one is so far. Now, we have different time expressions here that goes with the present perfect simple, like ever, never, before, just, yet, already, always, once, twice, and etc. Now let's check the second point. Who can complete the blanks in here? Well done. We use the past simple with the time expressions yesterday, in 2015, ago, last week, or last month, or last summer, or last year, etc. Now, these time expressions are very important to help you find the correct answer. Now, we need to pay attention or to focus on two time expressions this time. We will check yet and already. Let's compare between these two. Let's compare between already and yet through examples. I have already had lunch. I haven't had lunch yet. Now, with already is usually used between have and the past participle in affirmative sentences. So the sentence is in the affirmative form, while with yet is used at the end of the negative sentence and questions. So that's a big difference. Now let's talk about the use of each one of them. With already, it is used to emphasize that something has happened before now, while with yet, it is used to talk about something that has not happened yet, but will probably happen soon. And that's a big difference. Let's go to the workbook again, page 83. Exercise D. Look at the list of things Frank wants to do before he is 20 years old. The pictures show what he has already done. Write sentences about the things he's already done and about the things he hasn't done yet. The first example, he has already tried rock climbing, which is the first picture. Now you can pause the video, complete the task, then come back and check your answers. And you have to use these prompts to write your sentences. Go ahead. We'll come back. Now, let's check number 2 and 3 about the things that he has already done. He has already fed a deer, and he has already taken a picture with a zebra. Let's check the things that he hasn't done yet. Number 4, he hasn't learned how to drive a car yet. He hasn't designed a website yet. He hasn't visited China yet. Well done. This is the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching. See you next time.